Hi guys. So I guess I'm running some news for you. So I guess some might call some more some like big name waiver claims like how some big names they can be if they're on waivers, but still. And then some Brad Scott players being signed there. So yeah, so first off, we'll start with quarterback Mike White. He just got released by the Dolphins a few days ago. He signed to the Bills practice squad to be backup there. It's a fine backup quarterback. So yeah, and then the Lions are signing wide receiver Allen Robinson to their practice squad. He just got released by the Giants a few days ago as well. He was a bit of a surprise cut there just because the Giants have very good depth at wideout, but he's not that good anymore. So yeah, but he's decent wide receiver depth. The Jets are signing former first round pick by the Vikings in 2022, safety Lewis Seen to their practice squad. For a while, it sounded like the Vikings should have released him, so it wasn't a huge surprise, but still. It's like how bad, like how low teams on him. Not only did he get released going to his third year as a first round pick, but nobody would claim him to have potential at least 2 more years. So yeah. And then Chiefs are signing quarterback Bailey Zappi. He got released by the Patriots, former first round pick out of him. And then also running back Samaje Perine just got released by the Broncos. Zappi's a fine backup if you don't want to start in. Perine's also does a good depth. So yeah. I think Cowboys are bringing in former All-Pro running back Dalvin Cook. He's some really good years with the Vikings. The last year with the Ravens and Jets, he did not do very good with either. He's fine depth. Like if they had this backfield just 3 or 4 years ago, their backfield would be really good because they have Pat's prime Zeke and they have Pat's prime Dalvin Cook. It's just it's kind of funny that way. Then Cardinals are signing quarterback Desmond Merritt to their practice squad. They just released him a couple days ago. Wasn't a huge surprise. I kind of thought he probably would be signed to the practice squad, or I'm sure he would have found a job somewhere. Just because he was he was starting just last year, so I'm sure some teams have said, "Hey, let's take a chance on this guy. Maybe he still has that potential. Just give him more time to develop." So yeah, but he's back in the Cardinals practice squad. So now they do have a third quarterback. They need it behind Murray and Toon. Then the Atlanta Falcons are signing quarterback Kevin King to their practice squad. They just released him a few days ago. He was fine, okay corner in Green Bay, but he missed all. He didn't play at all last year, so we'll see how he does. If he does play this year, we'll see. Because he can't help but guys from the practice squad game days, but that doesn't mean he'll be one of them. And the Bills are signing legendary running back Frank Gore's son, Frank Gore Jr., to their practice squad. He had a good preseason. They just released. So yeah, and he's the son of a future Hall of Fame running back once he's eligible. Frank Gore, it's one of those things where that some teams will probably still take chances on him. Just maybe he can learn some stuff from his dad and just be good or develop to be eventually good. The Bengals are claiming edge rusher KJ Henry off waivers from the Commanders. He was second year former 5th round pick by the Commanders. So yeah, developmental edge could be good for them. And they are dealing with some injuries on the edge, so that could really helpful. Make room for him. They're also cutting running back Trevon Williams. He wasn't going to be playing much at all for them, but he was good. He was going to be good depth for them. So yeah. And then Cowboys are signing edge rusher Carl Lawson to their practice squad. He just got released a couple days ago. So yeah, he's good, just extra depth that they call up if they need him. But yeah, he's all right. And then Packers are signing quarterback Sean Clifford to the practice squad. They just released him yesterday. I was kind of if between him and Michael Pratt, I was kind of hoping that if they only signed one of them to the practice squad, I kind of hoping it'd be Michael Pratt instead of Clifford because I'm higher on Pratt, even though Pratt was drafted later. Pratt did sign to the Buccaneers practice squad. I didn't put that on there because when I was putting this together, I didn't see it. Same Michael Pratt is on the Buccaneers practice squad now. So yeah, and then they made some move a kicker. They're claiming kicker Brandon Narveson from the Titans, and they're cutting Greg Joseph. They just signed Greg Joseph this offseason from the Vikings. He's a good leg, but he's not consistently accurate. So he has some down games every once in a while. So yeah. And the Patriots are releasing former first-round pick bust by the Eagles, Jalen Rigger, our receiver. Yeah, he has not been good. He was Like he could have been like he's a fine wideout, but everybody doesn't like him because like he was drafted one pick ahead of Justin Jefferson, so that really hurts him. Yeah, and then for Niners are signing former second round pick wide receiver Terrence Marshall. He was just released by the Panthers. He was former second round pick. He's going to his fourth year now. It's like I'm sure he'll be able to find the Niners probably just took a chance at him, see what he got, but they're loaded at wideout. So Marshall probably isn't going to be playing anytime soon, which is good because you don't really want Marshall playing. He's shown he's not a good starter. And then the height and the the Chargers made the claims and signed Leatherwood. I just saw the trade and I accidentally put them together without realizing. Oh, I said Titans are trading. Yeah, so yeah, Chargers are claiming Sam Haskins and Leatherwood, obviously, since Haskins just got waived by the Titans. But yeah, Titans are trading quarterback Elijah Molden to the Chargers for a late round pick. I couldn't find what round was, what year, so I just put late round pick. I know it's a late round pick. Molden was a starter for them, but he wasn't a great starter. Chargers just had some cornerback depth because they don't have great one depth. And they're claiming running back Hassan Haskins from the Titans. He was a former Michigan running back. I think he was a third or fourth round pick a couple years ago. He's done nothing. He's been bad. But he's reunited with his college head coach, so maybe that's what he needs. And then they are signing former first round pick out of the Raiders and our former first round bust and Alex Leatherwood to the practice squad. He's like fine backup, but he's not even good backup. It's just like nobody's wanting him, and he was former first round pick. Because like if you're all right and you're one of your former first round picks, you can still find like decent chances even for a while. I mean, if you're not we're a bust just because some teams like, hey, they had this potential. Could he live up to it if they give him more time? Then you got Commanders are trading defensive tackle John Ridgeway in a 7th rounder to the Saints for a 2025 6th rounder. And the Saints are claiming running back Kenny Nwangwu from the Vikings. He's technically running back, but he's really just there to be a good returner. That's really it. The Saints has some defensive tackle depth. Commanders don't really need a ton because they got Jerron Payne, they got Jonathan Allen. But still, like if either of those guys get injured, that could hurt to have that depth, lose that depth. But they still have Darian Mathis. So we'll see. And then Steelers starting guard of Isaac Seumalo is suspected to miss 4 weeks with a pectoral injury. So he's going to be out at least week 1. Let's see. Let's see who's starting in place of him. We'll probably be starting in face of him. So as a backup left guard, they have Spencer Anderson listed as a backup left guard. So he could be starting for at least week 1, maybe even week 2. But he's not that good. They already dealing with the injury because their starting center, Herbig, might be out all season or at least till pretty late on the season. So yeah, they're losing some line depth, and they already don't have great line depth. And for Niners are placing 2 players in IR. They are placing offensive guard Jonathan Feliciano and cornerback Andrew Thomas on offensive injured reserve, so they're both out at least 4 weeks. Feliciano had a chance to start. Same with Thomas, but like it sounds like the 49ers second round rookie cornerback is stepping up and having a good chance of being their starting corner because they obviously still have Travis Ward, but still hurts to lose that depth. And then we got the Buccaneers are claiming offensive guard Royce Newman from the Packers. Newman has started at times for the Packers, but he's not been good. And if he can be your backup guard, that's fine. So we'll see there. And Commanders are signing quarterback Sam Hartman to their practice squad. They just released him. He's a rookie at UFA. He is pretty old, though, so yeah. And Falcons are trading backup quarterback Taylor Heinicke to the Chargers for a conditional 6th round pick. Heinicke was their third stringer because they have Kirk. Obviously, they drafted Michael Penix. So yeah, it's like get some value from him. Like as your third string, like that's just pretty good. Like Heinicke and most teams will be their backup. And then Bengals wide receiver Jamar Chase is still sending out practices. He's waiting for his new contract extension. Still has 2 years left because he has that 5th-year option next year. Once he finally gets paid, he's going to get paid. Like, yeah. And Texans are signing a depth tackle to the practice squad, and Cameron Irving. He's just depth tackle. He's fine depth. They deal with injuries that he can be fine to have, just because Titus Howard has dealt with some injuries. The Colts are signing former first round pick bust Laquan Treadwell to the practice squad. He was so it was either 20 I think it was 2016 he was drafted 2015 2016 drafted in the first round. He's terrible for the Vikings. He's done nothing since he left. Whoops. So then Jaguars are signing quarterback EJ Perry to their practice squad. The momental quarterback. That's really it. And then Dolphins are signing defensive back Nick Needham to their practice squad. He's a good back. He's a good depth cornerback / safety, mostly corner. But he can be a good backup corner. So yeah, you can add him to the practice squad. Yeah, guys, that's it for NFL news I got for you tonight. Hope you have a good night.